Hey guys, welcome back to the Studley vlog. Today we are on our way to Agua Dulce to a large brush fire. My buddy Leo came along with me and we grabbed our gear and headed out. There was a ton of traffic, and when I mean a ton, like at least 3 miles of cars just backed up trying to exit. So we arrived on scene about 5:30 p.m. and the fire had completely roasted this whole canyon right here. And it was just pretty crazy. I noticed this horse just kind of chilling in his arena. We headed down the road and I noticed this fence had completely burned up in certain spots. And yeah, it's just pretty sad to see what the fire does, everything around it. We headed over and noticed a bunch of trash cans that were on fire, and there was actually a can of propane that was spraying gas everywhere, so it got pretty hot pretty quick. So a bunch more firemen showed up from Monrovia and different other counties. There were quite a few helicopters and planes flying around doing water drops deep up in the mountains where the fire was still burning. And right here you can actually see a bulldozer up on top of that mountain. So we headed up this road, which was just a dirt road, and it was a pretty long hike, but we made it up and were able to see some of the flames. People ask me a lot if we're allowed to be in here, and we are. We have press credentials and are shooting for the news, but we're also wearing fire protective gear, so we have our fire jumpsuit and different gear to keep us safe if we are actually in the fire. We also do err on the side of caution, and we try not to get into dangerous situations where we would need to deploy our safety shelter. So yeah, just in case you were wondering.
I'm gonna go live real quick.
Now this is the Skycrane S64 helicopter, and this thing can drop 2,650 gallons of water. So after the helicopters were able to put out the fire, we head back towards the road because there was a report of more fire burning. The firemen were able to get it under control, so we headed down the road about a half mile to another fire that had been burning, but was getting pretty big. So this guy right here is calling in for some air support to take out this fire that's burning up on this hill. And within about 2 minutes, a ton of helicopters showed up and started dropping. So these helicopters can drop 450 gallons of water at once, which is pretty crazy. And they can go over 160 miles an hour. So they can get to fires super fast. After they got a handle on the fire that was burning up that hill, me and Leo went to go pick up some food and came back, and I shot some long exposures and a little bit more before heading back home. Here they are.